Let's talk about pain. To be more precise, let's talk about chronic pain. Those who know me probably know that I suffer from chronic pain in my knees most often, and that is a daily thing, nearly every second of every day for as long as I can remember. Pain is a very destructive force. It destroys everything about your personality. It destroys joy, pleasure, your ability to be who you are. I've been meaning to record this video for a couple days now, and ironically, pain is what prevented me from doing so. Pain is one of those things when you don't have it. It doesn't seem so bad. It really doesn't. But it's insidious. It infects every part of your life, from making a sandwich, to walking a dog, to taking a shower. Chronic pain impacts every part of your life. Let's do a little experiment. Start by imagining the worst pain you can possibly imagine. We'll call that a 10. No pain is of course a 0. Now take, with your thumb and index finger, a little bit of skin and pinch until you're at about a 3. Hold it there for as long as you can. For everybody, that will be a different amount, how hard you're gonna have to pinch. For me, it's quite hard. For me, a 3 is a good day. It's a really good day. Most days, my pain is 4 to 5. Between there, a 3 is a really good day. Yesterday, I was walking the dog, as I've done thousands of times before. I had one single misstep, one little misstep, where I misjudged pavement, and the pain went from 5 to a 9 in roughly 2 seconds. As you might be able to imagine, it was quite hard getting home. I could barely walk, and by the time I actually reached the front door, I had tears in my eyes from the pain. I know for me that this is not something that will go away. It's something that will be with me for as long as I live. It infects every part of my life, from something as simple as walking the dog to visiting family for birthdays. Pain is something that most of us have to live with in one form or another, but chronic pain is a destroyer of things in ways so evil. Most often you don't see it. I can walk sometimes, and I plan my days in such a way as to minimize the pain itself. Don't get me wrong, it's still there, but you don't see it. When I go to the store, you don't see it. 9 out of 10 times I'll be able to walk just fine, even though that by the time I get back, it'll take me 5-6 hours to recover, even though every trip to the store means a risk that I'll be out for a couple days. But that's the most insidious thing about it all. You start actually living your life knowing that it's gonna happen anyway. I mean, you don't actually have a choice. You can't exactly just live a normal life. If I were to do that, if I were to try to live a normal life, not plan to take it into account, I'd spend most days in bed because I couldn't get up. So I don't. And for the most part, you survive. You manage to some degree or another. But imagine feeling that pain of earlier, that simple 3, and thinking to yourself, if I feel this all day, every second, for the rest of the day, if tomorrow I wake up with it, and tomorrow I'll go to bed with it, that'll be a good day. That'll be a good day. Imagine that. Imagine telling yourself that. Now imagine the prospect of doing that for the rest of your life. Knowing if it's a good day, if that is a good day, most days are far, far worse. Far, far worse. Chronic pain destroys you in ways you don't even know. You don't even realize. Today, I had to take the cat to the vet. For most people, a simple thing. Put the cat in the travel box, put the travel box in the car, drive to the vet. Every time I drive, I run the risk of getting stranded, wherever I happen to be at that point. Because if something happens to increase the pain, to cause the pain to become even just 7, I cannot drive with that. Well, I could, but I'm not going to. I don't want to be the cause of some headline in the newspaper, pedestrian run over because driver had pain. It's not something I want. That's a limitation I'll have every day for the rest of my life. So I plan. Try to make sure that the day before, and if necessary the day before that, I get the rest I need, limit my stress, all those things. Because they all feed back into each other. Stress causes more pain, pain causes more stress. So, you do your best to not let that happen. But when simple misjudgment of the pavement or just bumping your toe can make the rest of the day be a 9 instead of a 3, there's no planning around that. There isn't. There just isn't. And that is one of the reasons that when I say there are things far, far worse than death, I mean it. You know what the worst part is? The pain isn't even the worst part. If it was a 2 every day, I could handle it. If it was a 5 every day, I could handle it. If it was a 9 every single day, it would be hard, but I think I could handle it. A lot better than knowing it's going to come anyway. No matter how careful you are, constant pain is a lot easier to deal with than constant ups and downs. Constant pain is annoying, don't get me wrong. It's annoying, but you adjust. The uncertainty? There are fates far, far worse than death, my friends. And with that, I wish you all a good night, and hopefully I'll talk to you again soon.